Hi, hello, welcome back to my channel. So this week I'm going to be doing a really exciting challenge, as you can see from the title. I am going to be swapping my phone screen time for reading. My screen time isn't too bad on my phone, I don't think. I'm really excited to do this challenge and to get through my TBR because I have not been reading much this month. I have only read 4 books and it is the 19th of June and I had I think about 12 books on my TBR, so yeah, definitely not getting through it, but hopefully we'll get through quite a few of them this week. That's my goal. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed the video. Give it a big thumbs up, subscribe, and let's get into it. I am aiming to read a lot this week. Even if I go over my time of the day, I just want to read a ton and get through my TBR and read a bunch of summary books before I go on holiday on Sunday. So yeah, but I am going to be doing this challenge Monday to Friday. Saturday I'm really busy and Sunday I'm literally flying to Amsterdam. I feel like most people when they do these challenges only do 5 days anyway because it's like a YouTube week. So today we have to read for 2 hours and 58 minutes, which is kind of nerve-wracking because it's already 6 o'clock. I'm starting this challenge pretty late because I've been editing literally all day. My video just went up where I read Sarah Caroli's 5-star reads and it took me a while to edit, but yeah, 2 hours and 58 minutes today. Pretty excited about that. I feel like we can get through a good chunk of the Summer of Broken Rules. Let's see what I actually spent most of my time doing on Monday on my phone. 46 minutes on Instagram. That's kind of strange. I don't usually spend that much time on Instagram. 41 minutes on TikTok, which doesn't surprise me. I think the app that I use the most on my phone is definitely TikTok. I'm going to be starting with The Summer of Broken Rules. The plot of this just sounds perfect for the summer vibe. This book is about Meredith Fox and she lost her sister 18 months ago and she shut everyone out. But this summer she's determined to join the world again. The annual family vacation to Martha's Vineyard seems like the perfect place to reconnect. Her entire extended family is gathering for a big summer wedding. And the Fox family love to play assassins. It's a tradition for them. And Meredith's sister Claire always loved the game. So Meredith really wants to win the game in legacy of her sister. Well, she's determined to win this game of assassins. She ends up forming an alliance with a cute groomsman. She starts to get a bit distracted basically. It just sounds so fun, like the whole family vibes and the game of assassin with romance in there. It just sounds so cute, and the fact that they go to Martha's Vineyard, I'm just so excited. I've literally only read 11 pages. I read the first chapter on the Kindle app while I was out because I was like, I just want to get a feel for it, and I'm already really excited.
We keep seeing their eyeballs glued to us on the sidewalk, but that look could kill. Oh, they are trying so hard to find all the weaknesses inside, but it's gonna spill. Oh, can we take a minute, turn and face the critics?
Hi, so I am a bad vlogger. I did do my 3 hours yesterday, but I didn't vlog it because I just wasn't having a good night. I didn't really feel like filming because I didn't feel the best of myself. But I did read for the 3 hours. I actually went over it a little bit, only by like 10 minutes, but I got up to chapter 14, 198 pages. I got through a good chunk of it and I'm really happy about that. I'm like over halfway now, which is super exciting. I wasn't expecting to read that much in 3 hours. Oh my god, I am loving this so much. I love the summer vibes of it. It's just so fun. Like, it's probably not going to be a 5-star, but it could be a 4-star because the banter in this book as well between the couple, I love it. And also the family, the friendship group, everything about it is just, it feels really like cute and wholesome, and I'm just really happy while reading it, which is kind of what I wanted and kind of what I need when I'm wanting a summary book. It's just perfect when they're doing summary things. The Assassin's game, I love that so much. It is one of the most fun plots. Freaking love Wink and Honey, they are so hilarious. That is the grandparents. I love when they're on the pages, I find them so funny. Today we have to read for 4 hours and 15 minutes, which I definitely think we're going to get through this because I don't have much left. I was on TikTok for nearly 2 hours. It's actually kind of embarrassing. I am addicted to that app. And all the rest I was only on for like 15 minutes, 13 minutes, 10 minutes. yeah, TikTok's definitely taking the throne in this challenge. I am only going to have about 2 hours to read right now, but at least we get halfway through it. I've got to go throw my eyebrows doing, and then I'll be back to reading. Start. Boom, let's get into reading.
Flowers in our hair like we don't care. And there's a village clown pose. Nobody's stopping our groove. Ooh, that's good.
I have 3 hours and 21 minutes left. I love how it's supposed to be summer and I'm literally wearing a coat inside the house. Yeah, that's United Kingdom for you. It's not actually that cold today, but it's cold in my house. But it has been raining a lot. Oh, are you moving? It has been raining a lot today because obviously it's been so hot. So yeah, not the greatest weather today. At least I'm living vicariously through these characters in the summery vibes. I finished The Summer of Broken Rules and I really enjoyed this. I think I'm going to give it a high 3.75 because then again I want to give it a 4. I'm really undecided because I really enjoyed this book and I thought it was super sweet, super wholesome. I loved how it was so light-hearted, but it still had darker topics while being light-hearted. Like, there was a lot of mentions about Claire, Meredith's sister, who passed away, and I loved how Claire was always with Meredith throughout this whole book, like in little things here and there, and the way Meredith would speak about Claire and things like that, and the way people would carry her legacy. It was just really sweet to read. I really enjoyed that element of the book. I just loved the plot of this book. Like, it was so fun and enjoyable to read, so summery. It was incredible. I wish when I read this it was more of a summery day. I loved Meredith's relationships with a lot of people in this book. It was just so good. And then also the relationship in this, the banter in this was so freaking good. I loved it. I loved their teasing in this. It was adorable. Oh my god, the groomsman in this, wait, such a golden retriever. I felt like he was just adorable and sweet and so funny. Instagram post that they did, I was swooning. Like, that was so cute. I was swooning a lot while reading this book. This book is great for the summer vibes. Like, honestly, top tier for summer vibe books. But I still have an hour and 56 minutes of reading to do. I was deciding between Flawless and Part of Your World by Abby Jimenez, but I really want to read this, especially because I know it's Grumpy Sunshine. I really need a Grumpy Sunshine in my life. It's my favourite trope. This is about a professional bull rider. His agent says he needs to clean up his image. He's a bit of a bad boy, so he asks his daughter to look after him basically and make sure that his image stays clean. I feel like this is going to have a great dynamic in it, so I'm really excited for that. And so many people hype up this series, so I'm really excited to start it. This is a really anticipated read for me, especially because of TikTok. So yeah, let's get into Flawless by Elsie Silver. The illustrations on this book is so pretty.
You and me, and making me laugh with your moves. Ain't no stopping our groove. That's good. It's just you and me, and we can clown around, yeah, and we can clown around, and it's just you.
I am about an hour into reading this book. We have an hour left of screen time, so not much. But guys, I love this book already and I'm only 58 pages in. I just love the cozy vibes of it, like the ranch, the family with all the boys. It's so wholesome and fun. Just tell how close they all are, and it's really nice to read. And the fact that they're just welcoming summer so much into their ranch, I love it. I love it so much. I can tell I'm going to be obsessed with this book. I love it when I read 50 pages of a book and it's not boring, because like usually with the first 50 pages of a book it's setting you up for the story, it can be a bit slow. This, no, not slow at all. I have been procrastinating a lot. I've just been like reading for an hour and then taking a break, reading for an hour and then taking a break. That is why it is so late now. I am determined to finish my screen time. It's literally nearly 1 o'clock in the morning and I'm like, I am not off to sleep till I finish. And I'm glad that I'm reading a good book, because it would have been a lot harder to keep going at this time if this book wasn't as good as it actually is.
Oh, you and me are a vibe, girl. Disco, some fun like one of a kind, girl. Till morning's here, when opinions start to guide us.
timer's done, but I'm gonna finish the chapter that I'm on.
Let them define us now. We'll play it by ear.
As you saw, my timer went off. I love this book so much, so much, so much, so much, so much. It's so freaking good. Like, I understand the hype. I am 128 pages in, chapter 12. Just do a little dance because I'm really freaking enjoying this. I love Rhett's character so much. He's just so grumpy, but he also has this soft side to him, and I love that trope so much. It just always makes me feel so much emotion. The best book boyfriends are grumpy guys. I said what I said. I love how caring Summer is with Rhett. Even though she is doing her job, the gentleness and the intimacy between them is super sweet, especially because she's having to take care of him, and the way she helps him out and stuff is just so sweet. I love it. Hi, so it is Wednesday now. I am loving doing this challenge. Like, it's so fun because I'm literally getting through so many books already. Like, I finished The Summer of Broken Rules, I'm now on to Flawless, and it's only Wednesday. I feel like it's going great. I will definitely finish this book today, even if I go over the time, just because I want to finish it. Wednesday, 3 hours and 34 minutes. That is easy. Easily done. I cannot wait to read, to be honest. I have literally, it's 1:52 now. I've been wanting to read this all day, but I've had some stuff to do. But I'm so excited. And I am going out at like 4:30ish, so I will have to stop for a little bit. I spent an hour and 38 minutes on TikTok. TikTok is definitely a bad habit of mine. Amazon Music, I spent 31 minutes. Facebook 17 minutes, Instagram 12 minutes, Snapchat 7 minutes. I barely use Snapchat, literally barely. I literally go on it like probably like 4 times a day for 2 seconds to respond to people. We are going to start. 3 hours and 33 minutes. Let's get reading. Each page I'm just falling more and more in love with this book and in love with the characters. I love Summer so much because I really relate to her as a character. Like, I have a feeling this is either going to be a 4 or 5 stars. It's looking up to be the 5-star, to be honest, because when I think would I reread this, I already want to go back and reread it because I'm loving it that much. I'm loving the story that much, and that's just telling me that I love this book a lot. I'm so immersed in this book. Like, I literally just feel like I'm there with the characters, and it's so fun. I especially love it when all the brothers are together and just being brothers, you know. It's so fun to read. I love their banter with each other, and the family dynamic is so fun.
Around tonight, you know the circus leaves town when it's light, and there's a village clown pose. Nobody's stopping our groove. That's good. It's just you and me.
So my timer did run out before I finished this book. I had about 50 pages left, but I have now finished it. I think I'm going to give this 5 stars because I really enjoyed it. I loved the scenes with the bull riding, I loved the ranch, I loved the family dynamic, I loved how they brought Summer into this world and her navigating this world, and her also caring for Rhett, and just their build up was so freaking good. I loved it. And I just loved everything about them as a couple and them as individuals. I thought it was so freaking good. I feel like I'm giving 5 stars out like that. I've had 15 5 stars this year already, but it's like, I'm reading good books, you know. Maybe I am generous with my 5 stars, but this did feel like a 5-star to me. Every time I put this book down, I just wanted to pick it back up. I wanted to be back in this world, and I got really immersed with this world. I loved it so much. I cannot wait to read the second one, because I know it's about Kate. I'm so glad I have 3 more books in this world. People say that it's not small town romance, which it's not, but when they're on the ranch and stuff, it does feel really cozy and cute and heartwarming and wholesome. So I love the little elements of the small town vibe. Everything about this was so freaking good, so freaking good. So yeah, we got our first 5-star in this video. And I'm so happy. I kind of was predicting it with this book just because it's got so much hype, and I don't think I've seen any bad reviews on these books. I literally think everyone loves them, and I can see why. And also Elsie Silver's banter and her writing and the way she tells a story is just so good. I think her build up is really good as well. Like, she really makes you fall in love with the characters. Anyways, I will be back tomorrow. I think I'm going to be reading 7 Days in June because I do want to get that book done this month, because I have this thing in my brain, because it's got the word June in the title, it's got the month June in the title. I have to read it in June. Like, I can't not read it in June, you know, when it's literally June right now. So I think that's the one I'm going to read, even though it's not really summery and I kind of want summery vibes right now. I'm still gonna read it. Hi, so it is Thursday now, and I think today my screen time isn't bad, which is good because I have a lot of stuff to do today. Last Thursday I was on my phone for 1 hour and 51 minutes, which is so much better than the other days. I was on TikTok for 21 minutes, Snapchat for 21 minutes, Instagram for 20 minutes. I'm surprised I was on Snapchat for that long. I'm going to be reading 7 Days in June. Now, one thing that I hate about this book is the font is absolutely tiny, and I absolutely despise that in books, but gonna have to deal with it. But the story sounds like it's gonna be a really beautiful story. This is about Ava Mercy, who is a best-selling erotic writer, and also about Shane, who is an award-winning novelist. They meet at a literary event in New York. Sparks fly between them, but no one knows that they actually, 15 years earlier, spent a week together and fell madly in love. Kind of have to pretend that they're strangers, but they can't deny the chemistry that's between them. And then over the next 7 days, a steamy Brooklyn summer, Ava and Shane reconnect. But Ava is wary of Shane because he broke her heart, and Ava needs questions answered. So yeah, it sounds like it's going to be good, but I am nervous just because the fact that they fell in love in a week. I don't know, it's a bit, you know, a bit fast, but hopefully it's written in a way that makes me fall in love with the story. But yeah, let's get the timer ready.
That's good, it's just you and me. And we can clown around, yeah. And we can clown around, and it's just you and me.
Ava's so relatable already, and I'm only on page 11. This quote: "I'm an alien," Ava thought. She'd always felt as if she were impersonating a human, and she accepted it, but she'd never stopped fantasizing about being unsick. That is so relatable to me because I have Marfan syndrome, which basically means that I'm in pain all the time, every hour of every single day, and it's awful. And I also feel like an alien sometimes, so that quote really resonated with me. This book is going to have so much depth to it, I can already tell. Like, my heart actually hurts for the characters, the things they've had to go through, it's so sad. And also the fact that Shane is helping out kids that are going through the same things that he's been through is so sweet. And his relationship with Ty, just, I'm not okay. I am not okay. The fact that Ava's trying so hard to give Audrey the life that she so desperately wanted, and to give her a life that's great and good because she didn't have a life like that, is just so beautiful. But yeah, I just wanted to give an update. I have 52 minutes left of reading today.
Now it's your turn to clown around and take a train to Freaky Town. And we could just clown around like this, you know. We could just clown around a bit and dance a village.
My timer just went off, and it went off at a good time because I literally just started chapter 9, page 87, when Ava and Shane saw each other again for the first time. That was so, like, such a fun dynamic, like them both talking about each other's books and knowing that they haven't spoke for 15 years but they've been following each other's careers. I think that's so beautiful. But yeah, I'll see you all tomorrow when I continue this challenge. It is Friday now. I've already read for about 30 to 40 minutes. About 30 minutes. Well, I already know the time, but I'm going to show you all the time that we got to read for today. So let's go to settings. Friday we have 3 hours and 1 minute of screen time. I spent 1 hour on TikTok, 36 minutes on Snapchat. That doesn't seem right. I have already read a little bit, as I said, so I have 2 hours and 34 minutes left, and I'm on page 104. I would like to finish this today as well. I don't know if I'll finish it in the time that we've got left.
Clown moves, nobody's stopping our groove. Oh, that's good, it's just you and me. And making it laugh with your moves.
My timer just went off and I'm up to page 223 chapter 20. I do want to finish this today, and I'm going to read when I can. Definitely going to be finishing it, and I will update you with all my thoughts once I do finish it. But I would just like to say that the representation of chronic illness in this is absolutely incredible, and the way it's written is just amazing. Like, I just think the representation is so good in this book. And also the representation of addiction, the representation of raw emotions, it is just so good. I'm actually in awe of the writing in this book. It is just, the story is so tragic and beautiful. Definitely look up the trigger warnings for this. So much deeper elements to it that I wasn't expecting. I forgot to say as well, Audrey in this, Ava's daughter, I love their relationship. I love them together when they're on the pages. I love reading about their relationship and things, and how much Ava loves her and the things she does for her and things. I just think it's so sweet. But yeah, I just wanted to say that as well. So I have finished 7 Days in June. The lighting is bad, I do apologise, but it is literally 1 in the morning, and I have finished this phenomenal book. It is going to be a 4-star for me. It's such an incredible story. I think everyone should read it, but please definitely look up trigger warning. This book literally touches on so many important topics. This book is so short yet has so much depth to it. I'm gonna read out what I wrote. The pull between the two main characters is so beautiful and written in such an amazing way. This book was so heartwarming and so tragic at the same time. The message behind this book, that everyone deserves love, even if you have flaws and baggage. Tia Williams encapsulated emotion in such a beautiful way. I love this book so much. It sounds like I'm talking like it's a 5-star, but it's not. But I did really love it, so please go read it. Audrey and Shane's relationship in this literally had me just smiling so hard. It was so sweet. I loved Audrey in this, the kid. I think she was so adorable. Anyways, let's do a wrap up of the books that I read in this video. This was such a fun challenge. I'm definitely going to do it again. The Summer of Broken Rules by Kate L. Walther. I did originally give this a 3.75, but I'm going to give it a 4-star because I had so much fun with it. And then we read Flawless by Elsa Silver. Definitely my favourite of the book. As we can see, these books are just, they're both romances but completely different vibes. This is definitely more my vibe as a reader, personally. I gave this 5 stars. It was so freaking cute. I loved it. I've already bought the second book. Cannot wait to read it. Lastly, we have 7 Days in June by Tia Williams. I'm giving this 4 stars. So I'm glad I got a 5 star on this video, and 2 incredible books as well. I hope you all enjoyed seeing me read my screen time. I got through a lot of books this week. I'm definitely going to do this again. I got through 3 books in 5 days, which is really good for me. Usually I read about 2 books a week, and I want to start getting to about 3 to 4 books a week, so this was a nice way to get me into doing that. And yeah, I really enjoyed myself. I cannot wait to do it again. Remember to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe. I love you all. I'll see you in the next one.